Now back to South, the Edo State government has partnered the Ministry of Science and Technology to empower women on the grassroots. The initiative distributed clean stoves to women with the aim of improving lives and advancing sustainable development. Valentine Osumbo reports.
At Okajisan, in Irwa, the heartbeat of Edo Central, women gathered in excitement as 250 clean stoves and pots were handed out, each set representing a fresh start for rural household. The initiative, spearheaded by the Office of the First Lady in collaboration with the Ministry of Science and Technology, aligned with both the Sustainable Development Goal 7 and the Renewed Hope Agenda, emphasizing the administration's focus on creating real impact through practical empowerment programs. Coordinator Office of the First Lady, Mrs. Edesile Anani, reaffirmed the state government's commitment to women empowerment, describing the gesture as part of Governor Modi Okpebholo's vision for inclusive development and people-centered governance.
In line also with the Renewed Hope Agenda to make sure that every woman's hope is renewed in the state, and His Excellency's Shine Agenda as well. So that's what we came here to do. It's continuous. This administration is committed to making sure that we touch every life in Edo State. And for every time that we see a need, we're closing the gap.
Beneficiaries expressed heartfelt appreciation to the Edo State government, describing the gesture as first-time experience that will ease their daily struggles and reduce health risk from unsafe cooking practice.
They are very happy on behalf of the Esan Southeast women, the LGA, the First Lady. We say thank you to the First Lady and the Governor of Edo State.
In short, I don't know how to express my feeling because I have been aiming for this charcoal stove, but I was unable to get it. But I don't know how to explain it. In short, I'm overwhelmed.
I'm happy. God will bless her. God will give her more life, more experience.
The Clean Energy Initiative seeks not to only promote cleaner and safer cooking, but also to reduce the burden of household energy challenges faced by women in local communities. Valentine Osumbo, TVC News, Okajisan, Edo Central.
And Valentine Osumbo joins me on news from the state. Valentine, I've been racking my head, racking my brain actually, how this stove actually works, because I'm not so sure whether the kind of fuel they use, maybe it's charcoal or something. Maybe you could help with that, vis-a-vis how the mode of the woman who received this gift by the government, how it was then.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ivan. I think just that the way you said you were racking your head, I almost had to do this. I was so inquisitive about it as well. I had to find out more. I think it's used with the charcoal. Just place the charcoal and flame the charcoal, and then it steams or cook whatever you want to cook. And in doing so, it reduces smoke that is being emitted into the air. And then the ones that it reduces to the smoke, so the women will have to inhale while they are cooking. And so that's why you see that it reduces the health risk during their cooking processes, and that it's more cleaner. It doesn't make their pots or whatever utensils they are using to get that in, and it's something that they can get used to, because charcoal is something that everybody they can get at any places, and it will even help them to otherwise it will help them not to source for firewood over anymore, because right now they don't have to use firewood anymore. They have to depend on coal, and then the stress of going to the bushes and stuff for firewood, the risk of encountering snakes and all that would be reduced. And so that is what it is. And so you could see as for their mood, you could see the ecstasy that was in their faces. You could see how they were rejoicing. Like you can even hear one of the persons that spoke that said that she had before now looked out for the clean stove, and she has not been able to lay hands on any of it, probably because of finance and the availability of it, but that it was being brought to her right there at her doorstep, our community.
Yeah.
It was something she appreciated, and she
That's
said,
right.
She was.
It's good to know that some were already looking for that. Yeah, it's good to know that some were already looking for that kind of stove, whereas some of us are seeing it for the first time. But Are there some other people who see, some other people in the state who don't see this project as something the state needs? Those who believe there are other pressing issues the state government should rather focus on?
You will agree with me that no matter how elaborate your agenda is, no matter how elaborate your program is for people, that you can't capture everybody at the same time, because you can't simultaneously implement all your activities, all your agenda at once. And so, but it has to be something that has to uphold, something you have to be gradually dealt with. And so for those who, it's possible very well that some persons might not have seen this as what is prioritizing enough for them, or what they should be looking at for right now. But what matters is that in every agenda, bit by bit, that as the government continues to execute their agendas, then definitely they will carry a lot of persons along. And so those feelings, whoever's ideal, whoever aspiration is not met in the first place or at this very distribution, might have other things to gain from every government. So I think definitely some persons would not see this as a priority at all. Why it means a lot to some, like those women at Okaide-san and the rest.
That's right.
The First Lady did mention that it was going to trickle down to every of the local government.
All right.